Alright guys, Levi and Simon here, coming to you from Three Dragons Sports Bar in Hoi An. Brand new NRL season, brand new round of footy tips. Week 1 starting this Sunday in Vegas. Very exciting, little doubleheader. We'll get into that in a second. While we're here, we're sitting in our newly renovated second venue. Check out the little artwork on the wall. Gracie Walsh made the wall. Got a few things there. We'll do a walkthrough video of our new place at some point as well, so you'll see the whole new venue and what that looks like, and part of the reason why we haven't really uploaded anything recently. Been a little bit busy. On to the actual games. Things kick off with Eels against Rabbitohs in Las Vegas on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's. Both these games in Vegas, I think, are going to be absolute belters. They're going to be very entertaining, I think. This game's a really tough game to pick, isn't it? The Rabbitohs forward pack is pretty deadly. I think if you can shut down Walker, you can shut down Souths. So I'm reluctantly tipping the Seagulls to get a win over the Rabbitohs. I think I'll tip the Seagulls in this one.
I'm going to go Bunnies. I think Walker is still slight question marks if he's actually going to be there for round 1.
I'm pretty sure he is. I think they've cleared him.
I'm going to go Bunnies. I think they're going to get a good win there. Close game, but yeah. And then second one, that one's going to be a banger as well. Roosters against Broncos. Once again, that game is in Vegas, so should be a massive crowd and great atmosphere.
Looking forward to this game. As a Broncos fan, obviously, I think the Broncos will get a pretty good win. I think the contest might start closely, but I'm expecting the Broncos to run away with this one, 13 plus. I have seen the squad for the Broncos. It looks like Xavier Willison's not in the team. Marnie Tapau has made the team, and Fletcher Baker on the bench with Smoothie. Ricky and Pierre Cora are both there. So Broncos, very good looking team. Expect Reece Walsh to get at least one try in the game. Yeah. The matchup that's interesting for me will definitely be Manu up against Kobo. That's going to be so entertaining, that markup. So yeah, I think the Roosters will start a little bit slow.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting game, and I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think both teams are pretty deadly in offense. The Broncos were really good defensively last season, but I think the Roosters got a lot of firepower as well, same like the Bronx. So I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think the Roosters will get a close win by something like 2 points or so.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be close. And then we got a little bit of a break, and then get into the next round of games starting from Thursday. First game of that, then all the games back in Australia, apart obviously from the Warriors game in New Zealand. We got Knights up in Newcastle against the Raiders.
Yeah, I've got the Knights looking good this year. I think they've signed really nicely. A couple of English lads come over. They've got plenty of depth. Guys fighting for positions in key positions, 5'8", and that. Kalen Ponga, I think, looking fit. Good pre-season under his belt. I think the Knights are looking good this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tip the Knights as well. I think did well last year, strengthened a few positions. Going to be interesting to see who actually wins the spot in the halves heading into the season. I think they should do well. The Raiders are a bit of a mixed bag. I'm not really sold on them.
Yeah, I think they might start slowly, missing a couple of players early on. So they're you don't really know what's going to happen with their halves and that as well. So a little bit of an unknown factor with the Raiders, but I think the Knights are looking really good.
On to the Friday night, we got Warriors up against the Sharks in New Zealand. I think that one, the Warriors will run over them. Sharks will put up a fight for a bit, but I think the Warriors are class this year.
I think the Sharks are good to just make it in the 8, but the Warriors, very good team. I think they've got a lot of depth in key positions as well. That's what I'm liking about them. So I've definitely got the Warriors winning this one at home.
Yeah, and I mean, Tuvazashek, first game back in front of a home crowd, like he's going to be fired up. I reckon he'll be good for 2 tries. I'll take him for 2 tries. Like I reckon he's going to go off.
Okay, then we got the Storm at home to the reigning premiers, the Panthers.
Yeah, that one. It's one of those ones.
You're calling Panthers, weren't you? Like
I was before, but I've come around since then because
you can't bet against Bellamy round one. You're an absolute fool if you do. Storm, I think, looking really good. Full strength team. It's looking like Panthers. A few new players just come back from England. Might have a bit of a hangover from 3 in a row. So if you're going to beat the Panthers, it's going to be early on in the season. So I'm tipping the Storm to get this win.
Yeah, I've let myself be convinced by some of the arguments, and I think Storm. Like I looked at the stats on footy tipping, and it's about 80% are going Penrith at the moment. I think that one is definitely worth going Storm.
Okay.
And then,
Next game, Eels at home to your boys, the Doggies.
Yeah, that's the first game on the Saturday. I think take the Bulldogs 6 to 7 weeks to kind of gel and get the combinations going. Made a lot of errors in the preseason games.
I think they're going to be very exciting.
Going to be fun to watch, but I think it'll be a competitive game, but I think we're going to lose it. I think the Eels at home will be...
Yeah, the Eels are pretty good looking, starting, 13 and their bench is pretty solid. Going to miss Sivo. That's going to be a big out for them, I think, on the wing. That's going to be make a massive difference for them. But yeah, I'm tipping just a little bit too much class from the Eels and to get a win at home over the Dogs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited just to see us play and see who lines up. I've watched a lot of the preseason trials, and like Bronson Seri is looking amazing. Like that guy, you can see he's so keen to get on the field after 4 years off. Like he's going to be exciting to watch. Not sure if he makes the starting team, but he probably should, based on how he's played in the preseason.
I'd agree. All right, then second game, we've got Titans up against the Dragons.
Yeah, this one at home.
Tough to pick though, isn't it?
Not easy, but I think I'm going to go Titans. I think they've got a bit more power in the pack. They've got a bit more bigger boys.
The Titans pack is definitely the highlight.
I mean,
at home, the Titans are missing a couple of players early on. I think Jaden Campbell, that's going to be a bit of an out for them. I think that the Titans should get the win in this one. Again, Dragons are a bit of an unknown factor this year. I've got them towards the bottom of the ladder, but you never know. Really.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I assume they're going to finish towards the bottom, but like the Hunt, like Flano combination's not too bad actually. They've looked decent. Sloan looks good. Like they've got some good players there.
Signed Leilua, I think he's going to make a bit of a difference for them as well. All right, so then on to the only game of Sunday, Dolphins at home to the Cowboys.
Yeah, I fancy the Dolphins, despite Gilbert's injury. I think they've got a bit more depth this year than last year, so they should be able to compensate a bit better.
I've tipped the Dolphins also in this game. I think that they'll get the win over the Cowboys. I think Cowboys signing Jake Clifford from Super League, I think that's going to do really well for the Cows. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him as the starting 7 come a few weeks into the competition if Townsend doesn't step up. So, I've tipped the Dolphins. But, I don't know. Cowboys, I think, will have a better year than they had last year.
So it first couple of weeks, tough to pick. Once the comp settles a bit, gets a bit easier. But hopefully get off to a good start. Good luck with your tips. If you want to join our tipping comp, link is in the description below. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe helps us out a ton. And we'll see you for the next one.
Good luck with tips.